Today we are finally doing it. I don't think I'm going to need a jumper anymore. The Kingdom of Saudi. You can tell I'm excited. To Jeddah? So many questions. Why are you going to Saudi?
I've never had that before.
MEA can be forgiven, I think.
Only just.
Thank you very much. And welcome to Saudi. Of course.
Only in Saudi.
This is just outrageous. I've not seen anything like this anywhere. Good afternoon from Beirut, Lebanon. After around 8 days exploring the country of Syria, we only just made it back across into the capital of Lebanon. There was an extremely bad snowstorm and the border road between Syria and Lebanon was almost closed off. This is crazy. We've just been stamped out of Syria and the road between Syria and Lebanon is insane. Look at this. It is completely iced out and there are cars going into Syria that are backlogged for like 3 hours. So if we don't get through, we could be here for a few days. I think if we'd left any later, we would have been stuck in no man's land for a couple of days, but we have been back. Our plan was to check out Tripoli before leaving the country for a second time, but the weather was just so bad that we didn't manage it. But we are going from one extreme to another. The contrast of the Middle East, from Syria to Lebanon to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. This has been somewhere that we've wanted to travel to since it opened up properly to tourists in 2019. And today we are finally doing it. I don't think I'm going to need a jumper anymore.
Before we leave, we are actually going to get one last Manikish. We've been living off it really from this place here. It's like a tiny little bakery and we're getting picked up in 10 minutes as well, which is a bit hectic. And then we will be going to the airport to fly into
the Kingdom.
JEDDAH. Into the Kingdom.
Hello. Can we get two? Hello, my friend. Before we leave, we wanted to get 2 more cheese Manikish.
2 cheese, please.
Thank you, my friend.
Thank you. He's the best. He's so cute and he makes them so fresh.
And this man makes the best Manikish in all of Lebanon.
Best Manikish.
Shukran, Habibi.
Yes.
Shukran.
Thank you so much.
Masalama.
Thank you, Masalama. The best Manikish.
I'm going to look crazy jumping into the taxi with a bag full of Manikish. I don't know. I wonder if you could actually bring through a Manikish through the Lebanese airport security. Probably not, and you definitely wouldn't be bringing it into the Kingdom of Saudi. You can tell I'm excited. Like I said, we've wanted to go here since 2019. It hasn't happened. We had plans to actually go last year, but we planned to go during Ramadan and a lot of the restaurants are closed and we couldn't go to Saudi and miss out on the famous Saudi cuisine.
This will probably be the last bit of cheap food that we eat for a long time. Hello! Just getting our suitcase.
Yeah.
We'll be 1 minute. Thank you.
Problem.
This is how it's done. Manikish, back of the taxi, on the way to the airport. I think the grand price is around $15 to the airport from downtown, and it doesn't look like there's any traffic today. It's only like a
Don't jinx it.
15-minute drive? Should be a 15-minute drive. How far is the airport? Like 15 minutes? 10 minutes?
Maybe 10 minutes.
10 minutes, thank you, shukran. 10 minutes. It literally feels like forever since we were here. 10 days in Lebanon, 8 days in Syria, and it's time to leave. We have just over 2 hours, which hopefully is enough for this airport. It's not the biggest, I don't think, and I have no idea where I'm going, and I think, yeah, I need to put my camera away.
Well, we thought we were actually too early for the flight, but it turns out actually everybody has had the exact same idea and we have some long queue to drop our bags.
To Jeddah?
Thank you.
What do you have?
One bag. So many questions. Why are you going to Saudi? Tourism. How are you leaving? The bus. He's now run off. This is laughable. They're making up rules as they go along, so you don't actually need an exit flight or a flight onwards to enter Saudi, but the Lebanese airline are scared that they will get fined even though it's not the rule. This is ridiculous. I've never had this anywhere. Shukran. Good, thank you. That was up there with one of the stupidest, most pointless things we have ever gone through. If you think you are correct and you're almost 100% positive, stick to your guns. They said there was no way that we could enter Saudi without an onward ticket, even though we know you now get visa upon arrival, you get 90 days, and you don't need an onward ticket. That is on the Saudi government, that's on the UK government, it's on pretty much every government that can get visa on arrival. They were saying that what if we got rejected for the visa on arrival, we will then be fined, when this has nothing to do with the visa upon arrival. They're saying if for some reason the Saudi government doesn't like us and just decides that we're the only people that can't get the visa on arrival. So we said this is wrong, went back and forth for an hour, and then shock, we were correct and they let us through, but now we're having to run to board the plane. I take it back, we have 5 minutes and I have 500 Lebanese left to spend, so we have some hummus, some water, some fataya, which I've never heard of, and apparently they're bringing over some hot bread.
Turns out, fatay are like these little spinachy samosas. We've never tried these, I don't think.
First time?
First time. But honestly, I've never had that before. MEA need to look into their research, because
they were just presuming. As soon as they looked on the computer after 1 hour of arguing.
And I was really worried actually as well, because you know normally when you like not cause a scene, but you're being defiant and you're saying no, this is the truth. I always think they give you bad seats, but I'm hoping.
Or the bag hasn't made it.
You have a residence JEDDAH?
No.
Visa?
On arrival.
Hello.
Same?
Same, visa on arrival. Thank you very much. Shukran.
Finally, on the plane, our seat is at the very end. 36. I don't think I've ever sat so far down. We're probably next to the toilet.
This is actually our second time flying MEA, and one thing we've noticed in the Middle East is they do airlines right, apart from letting you into countries. They do that wrong, MEA, but every flight that you book has your baggage and everything included, and I think every MEA flight has food, so food included, and a little screen so I can play some games. Look at this, this is very posh. MEA, you are forgiven. Welcome to Jeddah. This is very posh.
It's like a long-haul standard on a flight, on a short-haul flight.
I think MEA can be forgiven. I think.
Only just.
No beer for around 3 weeks. We'll see you in Jeddah.
Welcome to Jeddah.
Thank you very much. And welcome to Saudi. The next job, I think, is to hopefully sort out this visa and hope MEA were wrong, and then figure out how to get an Uber to the hotel. It's late.
It is Saudi, so of course the airport is huge, very clean.
I'm not sure if this
very
is the
modern.
one. I don't know if it was Jeddah or Riyadh that they were designing it like a star from above.
I think it's Riyadh, because I didn't see no star
When we were landing. Everything is outrageously shiny. I feel like I could eat my dinner off the floor, but I don't actually know where we have to go, because a lot of people get their visa before arriving. We have to head to the visa upon arrival hall, and then, yeah, like I said, just hope that our argument with MEA, we were right, we were correct. Let's just hope MEA were definitely wrong.
And of course there was a sky train to take you to your arrivals. Of course there is a super high-tech visa on arrival process where I have to scan my fingerprints.
The coolest thing ever. Once you get your visa approved, they show you a video of all the sights to see in Saudi. That was the quickest visa process, well, visa on arrival process I have ever had. They state on their website, I think 6 to 12 minutes, and it definitely takes something around that. And we were correct to moan at MEA because you didn't need an onward ticket. It was 480 Saudi riyals. I think it's riyals. You have to add 180. It's 300 and then 180 on top for insurance, what got added during COVID. We have our case, now for the Uber. Of course.
Only in Saudi, and actually we've seen it once in Dubai shopping mall, that would they have an aquarium inside the arrivals of the airport.
There's blooming sharks and stingrays.
It's so cool.
This has got to be the best exit to an airport ever. Look at that, going down the escalator. It's an aquarium, man. There's sharks, there's literal sharks in an airport. This is just outrageous. I've not seen anything like this anywhere.
There's literal reef sharks roaming around the arrivals of an airport in Saudi Arabia. This is wild.
I'm blown away.
Me too.
I'm normally not, but
It's amazing.
I'm actually blown away. Look, one last look. This is the arrivals hall of an airport, and we have our Uber. How much is it?
57.
57, so about $15 US to our hotel in downtown Jeddah. I could just stay here all day. It is definitely a lot hotter than Lebanon.
I am sweating. I have layers on as well. I think it's like 25 degrees. It's too hot for me.
Thank you. Shukran.
We've made it, and this is very fancy. Use it 2 for 1. Lovely, thank you very much, Shukran.
Only in Saudi. Welcome to the Sunset Jeddah. This is supposedly a 3-star hotel. Maybe a 3-star hotel for Saudi. This is ridiculous.
Wow, this is lovely. I've had a little sneak around while he was dropping the bags in. So we actually have...
He wouldn't take no for an answer.
No, he really
I was like, let me take my own bag. He's
Matt
like,
did try, but he didn't want to, which is really, really nice of him. But we do actually have our own little hallway. Like, can you believe this? It's like a foyer where you can meet and greet your guests. You come through. We have a lounge. Like, look at this. I can sit and watch TV number 1. And then... I'm out of breath. When you come
can we
in,
just think for a minute? This is a 3-star.
This is only a 3-star in Jeddah.
These are the
Saudi
affordable
Arabia.
Saudi hotels.
And this is unbelievable. We have TV number 2, huge desk area, our huge double bed, and then our... Oh, actually I haven't looked at the bathroom. Oh, of course, lovely. We have 2 showers, which I think...
Is there a balcony?
Use. No balcony.
You sure?
Yeah, I've checked, but we have a lovely room and I do need a shower. And welcome to Jeddah. What a cool airport. I was not expecting that. I knew it would be fancy, but I didn't think that there would be a full inside aquarium with sharks swimming around as soon as you arrived at the airport. But we are nicely settled and checked in to the Sunset Jeddah Hotel. We have a few days here in Jeddah to explore. We're going to be doing this country on our own, so we really are looking to experience the true culture of the country, meet the people, and give our honest opinions while we're here for a few weeks, starting with Jeddah and then heading around the country, seeing Riyadh, Al Ula, and lots of other places in between. There are so many exciting changes that are happening. So many things have changed, and it's a really unique time to be here. Thinking only a few years ago, women couldn't even drive. Now they can drive, they go to work, and really for the young people and for people traveling here, it's like the perfect time to be here. So for us, we are so happy that we get to explore this country for the next few weeks. And as I said, starting in Jeddah, we have lots of things planned. So we will see you in the next one in the city of Jeddah here in Saudi Arabia.